Jackie Chan built his whole career on doing stunts that looked impossible, and sometimes those stunts hit back harder than anyone expected. Across his films, he took real falls, real hits, and suffered real injuries that turned already wild action scenes into dangerous close calls. Some of these moments became legendary, while others nearly disasters, and every single one shows just how far he was willing to go for his craft. Today, we're counting down the top 10 injuries that pushed Jackie Chan to the edge. Starting our list at number 10 is the knee injury in City Hunter. In this fast and chaotic action comedy, Jackie Chan steps into the role of a flirtatious private detective tasked with locating the runaway daughter of a wealthy corporate leader. The movie is filled with outrageous slapstick sequences and humor that only the early 90s could fully embrace. One of the film's standout set pieces involves Chan escaping a mob of attackers by using a skateboard, weaving through traffic and performing stunts far beyond what most actors would attempt. During this chase, Chan severely injured his knee, tearing it up badly enough that many performers would have halted the production entirely. Nonetheless, true to his form, he continued filming and completed the movie, refusing to let the injury interfere with his commitment to the project. Between balancing on the board, flipping over vehicles, and staying ahead of the pursuing thugs, the physical demands of the sequence were enormous. Next is Rumble in the Bronx, where Jackie broke his ankle. Now, Jackie may play an indestructible hero on screen, but in reality, he's as vulnerable as everyone else. In Rumble in the Bronx, he portrays a Hong Kong police officer who finds himself clashing with a rough biker gang. The movie's final showdown pushes him to his physical limits, especially during one of the most memorable gags. In this climactic sequence, Chan performs a stunt that requires him to leap off a bridge and land directly on a hovercraft. The moment looked excellent on screen, yet behind the scenes, it resulted in a severe injury. The impact from the jump caused one of his ankles to break cleanly, a painful setback for anyone, let alone someone who relies on constant movement. Chan, however, refused to derail the schedule. Instead, he wore a custom-designed shoe-like cover built to disguise the cast, allowing him to continue filming without the audience noticing. Next, we have Police Story 3, which pushed Jackie Chan into some of the most advanced and hazardous stunt work of his entire career. The film earned admiration from filmmakers and stunt professionals worldwide. Quentin Tarantino famously remarked that the movie contains the greatest stunts ever captured on film. Pulling off stunts of that caliber, of course, comes with a lot of danger. During one of the stunts, Chan was swinging along a long metal pole as a helicopter approached the frame. Timing was critical, and when he failed to move fully out of the aircraft's path, the helicopter clipped him. The impact tore muscles in his shoulder and fractured his cheekbone. The injuries, visible in the film's end credit blooper reel, served as a reminder of the risks he willingly embraced to push the boundaries of action filmmaking. At number 7, we have the chin injury from Dragon Law, which showcases Jackie Chan at a point in his career when he was expanding his creative control. His versatility shines throughout the production as he wrote, directed, and starred in the film. He plays Dragon, a young romantic whose life becomes dangerously complicated when he crosses paths with a gang of thieves and must fight his way out of escalating danger. However, the film's demanding stunts took a toll. During one sequence, a miscalculation led to Chan striking his chin with enough force to cause a significant injury. The damage made it difficult for him to speak clearly, a major challenge for someone juggling the responsibilities of actor, director, and on-set leader. Yet, as expected from Jackie, he adapted and worked through the pain, finding a way to keep directing and delivering his performance. At number 6, we have the injury that remains one of the most shocking of Chan's career. While filming the 1993 movie Crime Story, he endured a moment that could have ended his entire career. During a stunt involving multiple cars, his legs became wedged between two moving vehicles and were crushed with tremendous force. Yet Chan's work ethic didn't falter. He continued filming despite the trauma and even moved on to participate in another production later the same year. His ability to persevere through injuries that would sideline nearly anyone else demonstrates why his physical resilience is often described as superhuman. At number 5, we have the injury on Armor of God 2. Now, there was nothing humorous about the injury that Chan endured while working on this film. In Armor of God 2, or otherwise known as Operation Condor, he reprises his Indiana Jones-inspired persona, the treasure-hunting hero known as Jackie, the Asian Hawk, or the Asian Condor, depending on the region. Now, during a complex stunt, Chan attempted to swing across a considerable gap from one platform to another using a long chain. His grip slipped mid-motion, sending him plummeting directly onto the hard ground below. The fall resulted in a painful, dislocated sternum, an injury that affects breathing and upper body movement. At number 4, we have the eye injury in Drunken Master. Most people would rethink their career choices after nearly losing an eye, but Jackie Chan didn't let that possibility slow him down. While shooting the groundbreaking 1978 kung fu comedy Drunken Master, he suffered an injury to the ridge of his brow. The damage was so severe that he came dangerously close to losing his vision in one eye. Fortunately, he recovered and completed the film without lasting impairment. Had the outcome been worse, the world could have missed out on decades of films that cemented his legacy. Knowing Chan though, he likely would have continued acting in some form regardless. At number 3, we have Police Story, which is widely regarded as one of Jackie Chan's defining achievements, but the toll it took on him was enormous. Early in the shoot, Chan fell from a second-story window and landed with full force on his back. That mistake led to a multiple fractured vertebrae, an injury that would end the career of most stunt performers. Later, he filmed the celebrated pole slide escape scene, where he slides down a tall pole wrapped in lights and crashes through several glass panes. Unknown to Chan at the time, the electrical lights had been improperly set up, causing dangerous high temperatures. As he slid, he suffered an electric shock, sustaining second-degree burns on his hands, tore his skin on the shattered glass, and dislocated his pelvis. Now, surviving all of that and continuing to make more installments or generally making more movies is nothing short of astounding. Our runner-up is Project A, which put Chan through another punishing ordeal. The film pays tribute to the silent era legends like Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd, and Chan insisted on performing similar ambitious stunts. But the production left him with broken fingers, a fractured nose, and a severe neck injury. The most dangerous moment came when he attempted to recreate Harold Lloyd's famous clock tower stunt from safety last. Chan deliberately fell around 60 feet during the take, but his landing went wrong, causing him to strike his neck violently. The sheer fact that he walked away from that fall and lived to keep on working still surprises even seasoned stunt professionals. And at number 1, we have Armor of God, which features one of the most life-threatening accidents of Jackie Chan's entire career. During a stunt involving a jump from a wall to a nearby tree, he completed the first take with no issues. Still unsatisfied, he insisted on attempting it again for perfection. During the second try, he slipped as he tried to grab a branch and fell somewhere between 20 and 40 feet to the ground. His head struck a rock as he landed, resulting in a fractured skull, a brain hemorrhage, and partial permanent hearing loss in one ear. Doctors managed to save his life, and he continues to have a plug in his skull as a physical reminder of how close he came to dying during that stunt. And there you have it. Those were the top 10 Jackie Chan injuries. Each one shows just how far he pushed himself to bring his action scenes to life. Next time, we go back to the 90s while we count down one of the 90s greatest martial arts stars. Until then, why don't you check out our previous video counting down Stallone and Arnold's best movies from the 1980s. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.